All right. This 3:30 game for Ohio State. Now, Ohio State is stacked, and this line is ridiculous. But this spread, and I'm sorry, not the spread, these last two games that they play Akron, ridiculous. This is the score in the last two games, 101-7.
Gotcha.
Right? With an ass whooping last year, I think it was 59-7 last year. Then they played them 2 years ago, which I think was like 43 zip or something like that. So Ohio State, we know is going to roll. The question is, are they going to cover? The answer is absolutely they're going to cover. Give me the minus 48.
Oh, shit.
They putting up 50. And the reason why I like this minus 48, look at the total, 57.5, right? So to get to 57.5, that means Ohio State has to score probably 50 points, really at least close to it. I don't think Akron is going to score more than 2 touchdowns on them, right? So I think it's a bad line on ESPN bets. They left more than a touchdown, almost 9 points out there to just dangle, right? If Akron scores, is going to score at the end. I don't need to go into what Ohio State has, right? We don't need to, these teams turn over talent, right? They just turn over talent, and that's what they do. So, you guys all know the players and the people on Ohio State with Day out there. So, it's just like the question of this game is are they going to cover? It would not surprise me if it's 35-0 by halftime. It really wouldn't. Like, does that sound like really far-fetched to you guys? Because I don't think it does. And they're all in. Ohio State is all in. Tons of money. It was over 40% of the future bets is on Ohio State to win the national championship. Over 40%. That's insane handle on Ohio State to win the national championship. So you guys got to understand that of how good this team is, whether you're professional bettor or whether you're not, or just looking at it in general. That is a lot of money on one team. Big, 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 big issue for the sports books with Ohio State. But getting back to my best bet, I think Ohio State rolls here. I'm not touching anything else. 49.5, I would probably lay off a little bit right there, even though I think they score 50. But this game really could be like 43-0. But so then you really like the under here, right? But I do think Ohio State scores 50, and I don't even think they try to score 50. It's just going to happen, like last night, Cam Rising had 5 touchdowns in the first half, right? He had 5 touchdowns in the first half on 10 passes, right? Like, it's just ridiculous. They don't try to run up the score, but when you put some of the young boys in, when all the old heads or your starters are done, young boys going to try and get some money too, man. So give me the minus 48. I can't look over 101-7 in the last 2 games. This will be a smaller bet here. Give me half a unit, 50 to win 45, just because it spreads so much. But I just see them bombing on them.